Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our Deity run with Elizabeth on Marathon on this island map. Getting to enjoy some ship combat, although a little bit less in this particular case than I would have liked, probably, because a lot of these cities are not exactly on the coast, especially the top city here, Constantinople. That's going to be actually a very challenging city for us to take at this point. And it's very critical to take because of the loyalty issues we're going to have if we don't. We'll figure it out. We're going to work our way through this. If we lose some cities through loyalty, I mean, it's just an opportunity to take them back, I guess. Not a huge deal. There's some error score from completing a campus with a +3. Very nice. All right, so you're here because we're going to put a... wonder here. I keep hitting the buy thing. I don't know why. I'm going to build Forbidden City here. You're going to go over there. Pop an action on that. And then we're going to have you produce whatever else you were producing already. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of musical chairs here because I'm just trying to make sure there's always a unit in here to keep that thing at least as loyal as possible, because no matter what we do, it's still going to be bad, but it's at least a start. You're going to be able to take this city. Again, this city's going to have terrible loyalty. But again, I figured it was going to help these other ones. Yeah, it does in fact help these other ones quite a bit. At this point, Reina might be able to move forward. I mean, it's tempting to just burn the city to the ground. Does this city even have a district? I just don't know if we'd ever be able to keep the city. And this one pop isn't adding that much to us, but what we did do is we took away, what, 2 or 3 pop, whatever it was before, away from him to give us pressure against. So we're going to still lose if I burn the city to the ground, but not quite as much. Honestly, I don't think we can afford to keep the city. I think we've got to raise this one. Because again, there's no districts, there's no value. The city has no value. We could eventually, once we settle things out, build another city back over here, which would just be fine. Yeah, this is fine. Burn to the ground. Goodbye. I think our loyalty issue was barely affected by that at all. So it just means one less city we have to like worry about flipping back and forth. I think that's okay. I still think our ranged ships go up to Adrianople. I still think that is the better city for us to... because it's got a bigger population for one, but also just its location is just better for us. Oh, I really want to start working on Constantinople. Do I just put my... You know what? Do I just put my bombard in here and just work through this thing? While we're just kind of building some stuff up? That's probably exactly what we need to do. Yeah. Just try to whittle this thing down very, very, very slowly. What about you? Can you help? You really cannot help. We do need another field cannon, actually. So let me grab one of those up here. Yeah, that's fine. Get to Scorched Earth. I was just to change policies right now, but I don't think there's any policies we want to change to while we're still dealing with loyalty issues. So for the moment, unfortunately, we're going to have to let that slide. We do have 5 envoys, though. That's pretty big. It means we can get Bandar Brunei. It means we can get Rapa Nui if we wanted it. I mean, we get several of these other ones, obviously, but I don't think I care about them as much. Vanderbrunn would be big. So we'll take that one. I mean, Rapa Nui, I mean, might as well get more suzerains where we can. Usually I like to hold on to some envoys, but I don't know. This gets us a couple more suzerain. I'm sure we'll lose one of them just because, but we'll get some more points here probably in a bit, and that'll be fine. Really not much you guys can do. I mean, one thing you could do is just come in here and just start pillaging just to be a nuisance, because you won't take that much damage with 83. I mean, you're stronger than the things against you, so that's probably the right move. Let's just move you in there and just be a nuisance. All right, let's move you up. I do want to go and grab your promotion. Yes, one additional attack. Very, very big. All right, so we are definitely headed for a Golden Age. That's going to be big. Although it's a lot of turns away.
Had I been present at the creation, I would have given some useful hints for the better ordering of the universe.
All right, you're starting to lose again, but ever so slowly. So I'm feeling pretty safe about things. All right, you can go back to producing this, and you can hopefully finish it off if I did my math right.
The whole palace complex is built along a central axis, the axis of the world. Everything in the four directions suspend from this central point, represented by these palaces.
Awesome. So we will be getting another wildcard slot, which is pretty big. I mean, mobilization. Got to go for that for the governor title, if nothing else. Researching radio. Kind of would like to work my way up to that, although it's a long ways away, but let's beeline for that, because a lot of stuff is boosted along the way. A couple things are boosted along the way. Okay, maybe not. One thing's boosted along the way. For some reason I thought that one was, but I'm like, wait a minute, no. We just built a wonder, but not an industrial era wonder. That's okay. We got one boost along the way. That's at least better than nothing. You, I guess, can go back to the temple. Envoy, we do have 2 envoys here. We might just sit on those. Nothing's going to be flipped just from that. Although Anshan's at war with us, so it wouldn't matter. We'll hold off on that. I was going to say getting that 3rd point there would be nice, but not super helpful. 4 gold from shipyards. Nope, that is actually very helpful. Cause we got a lot of those. That was like 40 gold right there. All right, policy slots. Nice. Honestly, I'm starting to think that colonial taxes is going to be very slowly but surely starting to become a really good one for us. Obviously, trade confederation. How we have so much. I mean, I know why, because we get a lot of culture from our. Is it from our shipyards that we're getting culture from, or what is it that's getting this culture? No, it's not. I thought it was. What is it getting? Actually, I don't know what's getting us so much culture. Huh. Eco Media. Okay, let's see. How much is London getting us? 21. Oh, the dam, the government plaza, the encampment, the Royal Navy. Oh, we're getting a lot of culture from a lot of things. Wow. It's a little surprising that we're getting that much. Why? Is it one of these that I'm just forgetting that we have? I mean, it's not the Maui. Okay, it's that one right there. Nambadal. Nambadal is getting us stupid amounts of culture. That's awesome. All right. I mean, there's so many things I want to plug in besides the loyalty stuff, but we just really can't right now. It's actually a tough call. Raj is really, really good. Raj is as good as Trade Confederation with Golden Faith added on. I mean, basically, it's 1 point less, but it's effectively as good. Probably, Raj is probably a really good one for us to pick up here, isn't it? Or something that's going to give us amenities. I'm going to go Raj. I think there's an argument to be said for other ones, but we're going to go with Raj. Plus, I forgot we have a bunch of trade routes to those, so we just actually got a whole chunk of gold from that that I was not even thinking about. So antiquity sites, good stuff. Old World Wonder completed, good stuff. You are going to come in here and start being a nuisance. Probably just start breaking up the industrial zone at this point. Does mean you're going to get double attacked. I think you're okay. I don't know for sure. We're going to find out. Do we want to hold off and see if we can... We'll just stay there for now. I think you're okay to do one more attack without dying. Don't really have a good way for you to heal back up, though. There's no sense putting you in the danger zone unless you're ready to attack. Same with you. So we'll just kind of sneak you back here. Now you're going to back off completely. You're going to sneak in there. Not yet, but you are going to start doing some shots against that. You unfortunately are not, so you're just going to chill. Four turns on the military emergency. If we win, what do we get again? I mean, it's giving us a big chunk of loyalty in that city, which is not that big of a deal anymore. Target gains +2 combat strength when attacking a member unit with a city strike. I'm hoping that's not something that comes up very often. I mean, I guess you're going to have to take the long way around to heal. I mean, Granada would be nice if it had a spot right there for us. It does not. I mean, you can heal outside friendly territory, but not very much. Guess we're going to have to go the long way. I mean, we'll eventually get it whittled down, I guess. It's like 4 turns of signs right there. Yes, please. I mean, it's almost worthless to do this, but if we can get this thing out of the way, we can at least start working on Constantinople itself. In a theory. Really just need to buy us another bombard. I mean, we could just piece him out and just accept that we've done a bunch of damage to him, but we haven't got his capital yet. And we still need it. I mean, no. We'll take Rolling Barrage for sure. 1, 2. So, yeah, you can sneak into here. Taking shots. Good stuff. Also pillage. A lot of gold. No, but we want the dockyard to stay up in this particular case. If we get to keep it, that is. Which I actually don't know if we do. But if we do, we definitely want that up. Because if it's pillaged, we might still get it, even if it's pillaged, to come to think of it. I actually don't know. I guess one of these sea dogs could come down here to help with this stuff. because they're both not going to be able to help here, unfortunately. So on that note, I guess we will just send you down there. Oh, I forgot you got 2 attacks. Yes. So good. Military engineer here. Your job is just to kind of connect some stuff with railroads at this point. Just because we can. Your job is just to start whittling this down slowly but surely. Your job is to continue to get us a big chunk of science. All right, we should be powered up here at least. That's good. We're having some housing issues up here, which is definitely a thing we want to try and sort out. I mean, +6. I mean, it's going to be flooded. So maybe the argument is to just go for the +5 instead. Probably the better move. I mean, we're not at flooding yet, but it will happen eventually. Wait, can we? Wait a minute. Um, I think if we put the Panama Canal here, I think, oh no, one would be here. And one would be, I think it would this work? I mean, not that we really need it here, but that would have been nice to kind of get across there. I mean, it's too late. It's too late to do this. But it is an interesting thought process, like that we could have done that at this point. All right, I'm just going to slow roll another field again. I mean, it's never going to come out, but at this point, I just need you to build something, and you're just kind of worthless until we get done with all this occupation garbage. You're actually losing loyalty. I did not realize. Don't know that we can move anybody around right this second. But definitely something to consider. Getting Adrianople is going to be pretty massive for us. You need to get to your 3rd promotion, my friend. I guess you're going to have to come down here to help with Nice or Nice, however you say it, as well. You can start making your way over to that side of things because you can help take Adrianople. Guess you guys can help down here as well. There aren't really much to pillage here, at least not with the amount of movement that we kind of don't have. We don't got a lot of movement is what I mean. One more, you get a promotion. If you survive, we can actually... it's not worth the risk. You're that close to your promotion, we actually should just play it safe. Especially now that we got the sea dogs over here and the knee hangs coming down. They will be able to help. All right, almost done up here with your walls. Good stuff. Definitely want to take the attack with you so that we can get some more XP. 3 range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, still not quite close enough. Can't get inside a city. 1, 2, 3. No. Sometimes you get inside a city and actually hit something, but not in this case. So no, you're gonna. Can you? No, you don't have enough movement. Okay, we'll take it next turn. I mean, there's no point in you doing anything right this second, so we'll just chill. You are... I guess you can come back this way, because you'll be able to help get help at Adrianople. This city might be big. I mean, it's going to lose some power points when we take it, but it might be big enough to really make a lot of this just work. We need more bombards. We need 120 niter to be able to get another bombard. 2 bombards might be able to take Constantinople. Very slowly, but eventually. What'd you kill? Oh, you killed a sea dog. Alright, good for you. Oh yeah, it was the one right there, huh? Man, I still don't understand how trebuchets are that strong. It's insane. Alright, you're going to be able to do that attack. You're going to be able to... we'll take the promotion. Well, no. We really need to take the city. Which we actually might be able to do with the knee hang, so let's do that first. Yeah, we're just going to take the shot here. Let's say, because that'll flip that. I was pretty sure that was... I could have checked, but I was 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it had to have been this city's. Oh, there's the 10 combat while in formation. Yeah. I knew I saw it somewhere. I'll take the hill outside friendly territory. I mean, it's not great, but it can make some difference. I'm still going to take this top shot with you because I really want you to get promotion. Obviously, we'll take the city with you now. Do we keep this city down here? 14. I mean, now these are both basically solved now, right? With all of that. This one's not going to be a problem at all, which is awesome. It's really just this one. And if we send a governor there, it'll be a better, but not great. You're fine. So we can actually move Reina now. And honestly, probably the best place to put Reina is that new city down there, because what I could do is grab contractor by my district eventually. So it's only -4. So we got some time. If we get mobilization, we'll get the governor title, which will give us the ability to buy stuff. I was going to get Victor, but buying the Royal Navy Dockyard has a lot of other benefits. So you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You are not quite fine, surprisingly, but that's just probably a population thing. I mean, you're as good as you're going to get right now. I do think we go ahead and keep it, though. We will buy the monument. It'll help a little bit. Same thing kind of idea with the granary. That will help, potentially help the city grow at some point. We'll keep that city. All right, that's really it. I mean, Constantinople is going to be really hard to take at this point. If we move the bombard over here, now that we've got Adrianople, we could potentially take Constantinople just from one side without even having to deal with this. After all, we would need to get us some more niter, which we can get from somebody, obviously. So, strategic resources, niter. I mean, yeah, that's perfectly acceptable. That is, we need a little bit more, so that's fine as well. Okay, so we need to get it from here. $5,000 gold. All right, we need 800 more gold. Yeah, I mean, I need to get this going here. We need to deal with this because otherwise we're just going to keep having loyalty issues forever. So we'll grab the bombard core here. We're going to start moving this bombard core over this direction. Just trying to avoid the that. We'll be able to go along the railroad here, I guess, to kind of get back over the side of things a little bit. Sure, let's go right into the zoo. Why not? University here. Still hate that we lost the Sea Dog, but we'll be all right. I think we would have been fine if he hadn't bopped the trebuchet. Not really much for you to do, my friend, so I guess we'll slow roll a shrine until we get to the point where we can go ahead and buy that district. I'm hoping that we're able to last long enough for that to happen. All right, we'll just put the field cannon here. I mean, you can start taking shots. If nothing else, it's XP. Field cannon shooting is great because of the XP. No other reason, obviously, than that at this point. All right, you're going to come in there and just get healed up. You got, what is your thing? Yeah, and then you're boosting what? Industrial and modern, which I don't think you're actually helping these, but I just kept you here because eventually these will become battleships. So I think I'm okay with that. Oh, speaking of battleships, we're not in the lead, but we are very quickly catching up, I assume, right? There's no way anybody's got as many harbors as we have. I mean, Phoenicia would be the most logical that would have a lot of harbors. All right, we're going to put the railroad here. Then I'm going to backtrack and try and set up something for that new city that we just got. Okay. Anything else we wanted to do? Not right now. All right, we're going to go put a cut in there. When we come back, it's actually probably the hardest thing we've done in all of this. I mean, it is definitely the hardest thing we've done in all of this. Constantinople. It's the strongest and the one that we can't use our ships on. So this is going to be a bit of a tough battle in some context, but we'll work through it. We'll get there. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.